Good afternoon, ma'am, and my dear friends. Today, the topic given for us to discuss is: should GD be the part of campus placements? In my opinion, GD is the best selective process because through GD we can assess the person, his communication skills, his leadership skills, his team skills, and his content level. Everything can be checked. His content skills plays a major role because when a person entered in a company, he has to communicate with his clients. For that reason, communication skills matters a lot. And coming to leadership skills, if a person is acting as a leader for a particular team, he has to motivate his team members for a particular concept or for a particular project. And coming to presentation skills, if in case of delivering a project to the real world, he should have a proper presentation skills so that his product may reach to the persons. And why many of you think that GD is the best elimination process, I don't know. But I think GD is the best selective process. And through GD we can assess the person in many ways. And a person can assess a person in a single round in many ways. Thank you.
Yeah, I agree with Jalja. In my opinion, GD is very good in campus placements because in GD if we enter into a corporate sector, then we form teams and we work together. So group discussions helps us to take decisions which satisfies all others, and we can and through group discussions we also can check the patience of a person towards listening to others and his conveying his message in a proper manner or not, and his body language even.
In my opinion, GD is like a selective process, but it's not like a defining process. Everyone can't be professional in communication skills. They have their own technical skills, but coming to GD, they are passing through only through. They are focusing on communication skills only. But what about their technical skills? In this situation, they can there is a situation arise that they can lose the technical qualified person.
Yes, I do agree with Mauli. Because if we enter into any company, in that if we have any problem, that fix everyone responsibility to every individual to solve that problem. But in a group, if any problem is arising, they can't help by supporting the problem, because for example, if any problem arising in that company, every individual have to participate and have to think about that problem and they have to solve. If only the active people have to participate in on that, there may be a chance of losing. There may be a misunderstanding, and also there is also a chance of interrupting the problem. And so if we see on the GD, some people are dominating the people who are participating. Then the remaining people fade away from the group discussion, and that's my opinion.
Yes, I agree with you. In my I want to say that by this GD process, we have to select a member in the easy process because there are so many technical rounds which was had by the HRs. But from this GD process, we can select the person in less time. We can see the leadership qualities and communication skills and etc. My opinion is from this GD process, we can select person easily in a short period of time.
I agree with Nisha, and I would add one more point to Nisha. And through GD, we can assess the creativity of a person and his way of delivering the message and way of convincing the others is also can be assessed. And why don't you think that a person who has good communication skills survive in a company. So I think GD is the best selection process.
Yes, Chandra, I agree with you. I do feel that it is the best process in selecting the talented persons because to show any talent, communication skills plays a vital role. GD not only useful for sharing the ideas and valuable thoughts, it is also used in building a good team. So I feel it was the best selected process and it checks the communication skills, way of speaking and our attitude. We can analyze the mentality of a person and his communication skills. So I feel it is the best process.
In my opinion, we can't estimate other spouse in first group. We have to estimate number of things on them to know what are their powers, what are their abilities.
I will agree with you with the point what you said, but an interviewer hires a person who helps them while the company is in their breach. So he had to test the person with many skills like teamwork, which helps the company to get out of the trouble.
Everyone should be skillful in every sector. Like if a person is technically good and he could not communicate well, he can't achieve anything in his job because he should speak with someone who is from other country or some extra person who doesn't know his language. So that in that case he should be he should be good at communication skills. And if a person is not very good at communication, so he could not do this and he could not achieve in his job. So it should be GD is the part where his communication is checked. So it should be a part of campus placement.
I think GD is only the selection process only in communication skills. GD is a process where many skills can be tested, like his attitude, his confidence. If a person has more knowledge on the topic, then he can speak about that. And if he has good communication skills, he can speak. But if he has good confidence on that, so that we can select a person through his contents, his attitude, his motivational skills. Moreover, his body language can also be tested through group discussion.
Yes, thank you for this discussion, and everyone gave their opinions about this, how GD helps us in campus placements. And a coin has both sides. That a person thinks that GDs are good for assessing a person's abilities, but someone thinks that it is a process where he is eliminated. But if a person is very good at all these things, he can be very competitive, so that he can be placed. I think so because he should be good at all the things, and GD should be a part of campus.
Thank you. So I want Sari sir to speak and evaluate before.
See, it is not at all gone as a group discussion first. I cannot give you a positive remark here. Of course, anyway, for giving positive remarks of your discussion, your teacher is there, where she has to motivate you much. On the other hand, I don't have that liberty in taking up many times to motivate you. So understand all my comments so positively in order to see your next GD to be performed well. I observed each individual is talking to rest of the whole house except to your group. Then how can we call it a group discussion? Next point. Liberally everybody is agreeing with others. For what? For nothing. Nishant, what did he say? Jalaja is agreeing. Acharyalu Garu said something. that is immediately being agreed with someone. So basically I have seen your communication component in GD to link up each other's communication with only one simple phrase, I agree with you. It is very dangerously picked up. You know, I mean, okay, how some of the fillers usually help Indians to sustain the conversation. You have created a new element into group discussion to link each other's communication in the process through I agree with you. That is what I believed. Next. The topic line has already been shown and put before you. Should group discussion be the part of campus placements? We are supposed to come out, either we are saying yes to it or no to it effectively. If not, at least the best part of the GD is only at the ending of the whole GD, candidate 2 tried her level best in giving away a picture of how campus placements witness GD. It is very clear GD is the part of communication round. Pratibha, a moment please. Thank you. Very good afternoon. So should group discussion be the part of campus placements in which GD is the part of campus placements, and in the campus placements GD round is effectively used for communication development or communication assessment. Your GD has gone beyond that. It hasn't spoken about the traits of communication. It started talking about another dangerous element which is easily being heard everywhere, a conflict between communication competency and technical competency. There is no point here to talk about technical competency in this discussion. It shows our discussion has gone beyond our limitation. I know it is only second discussion or third discussion for you or first discussion for you. These are all general ideas which are to be put in your mind. When we are asked to talk about eggs, we are not supposed to talk about potatoes, even if both of them are eatables. Alright? So in a group, generally we have a psychology. We start with something, we end with something else. In a group that happens. Even any matured group that you take up. They start discussion for something. They end the discussion with something else. Provided you are talking about GD as an important element in campus placements. Jalaja was mentioning a lot of good traits. Actually, Jalaja was not speaking to group. Jalaja was giving away a very interesting presentation on how certain traits are there behind group discussion. Followed? So with this I can ultimately ask you, discuss among you. Discuss, not speak. Discuss, not guide. Discuss, not advise. Discuss, not dominate. Discuss, not you add anything into that fill in the blank. Followed? Except discussion. You have shared a lot of other ideas. Some boy says, why companies require communication when technology is with its highest spirit? It is a false perception. Some other girl says, even if there is no technology, if he is able to communicate, that is enough for placements. Both of them are one-ended and partially made statements. These are being very remarkably noted. You can be definitely definitely rejected at the end of the GD if you can speak like this. So these are some of the comments that I make, and all of these comments are very bitter. Maybe I am little rude in giving you a picture of your GD. Understand it seriously. This is done only with an interest that you can learn out of your discussion and then come up for new discussion next week very well. Will you do that?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
I think there is not needed for me to give the feedback, because what all Hari sir has advised you, okay, it is absolutely right. So try your best for the next week, okay?